Yeah. Leave a one down in the chat if y'all could see and or hear me. I'm having some issues getting up online. Let me know as I try to get everything connected on my side. Let me know if you guys can see and or hear me. Leave a one down in the chat if you guys can. Would appreciate it. And then we're going to get this show on the road. There we go. All right. All right, this is where it needs to be now. Salute to everybody that's coming out into the building. All right, I see a couple of ones down in there. Yeah, surprise. It's Thursday. All right, it's Thursday. I'm not even going to put up the red cup talk right now. I just decided to come on real quick. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk to all of y'all real quickly. Salute everyone that's coming out into the building. I see all the ones that's coming in right now. Salute, and what up? Let me acknowledge, okay, since we're getting back down in here just now. Jamal Nefe, what's good? Diego, what's good? Adult Puberty, good to see you back. Every time I see a lady down in here, I get surprised. You know what I mean? Alden, what's up? How are you? Soul, Tony, Corey, Juju, Cookies, Regain, Lord. How are you? Yo, Boogie. Appreciate the $2 super chat. Yeah, you are first in the building, Boogie. Appreciate you, my G, as always. Salud. Listen, we're going to start off this this is not a red cup talk. Let's keep that funky because I'm not doing no 4, no 3, no 2, or probably not even one whole hour. Okay. But I wanted to talk to you guys. A lot of different times I get a lot of different inquiries regarding financial opportunities. I did a video a couple of weeks ago, if not almost a month ago, that was like when the whole COVID shit was hitting, and I was like, yo, y'all need to be involved in have a stock trading account, at least, even if it's not for you to go in right now, at least start to get to know the tricks, the tips, and the tools of the trade. Okay. I think far too often, too many of us get educated far too late about these very basic components of financial literacy, education, and how to move with money. Okay. So what I wanted to do with y'all here today in my little bit of free time, okay, I wanted to go through a stock trading app called Robinhood. Now, the majority of you guys, I think, already know what Robinhood is. For those that do not know, have never heard of it before, I'll quickly explain it while a couple of extra people are getting down into the room. It's essentially a fee-free stock trading app. You can go up there. Not only can you do stocks, but you can do exchange traded funds. You could do cryptocurrency. Some of the cryptocurrencies, not all of them, of course. There's a lot of shit coins out there. Okay. And it's fee free. Okay. Now, at the point that it came out, my understanding is it was the first fee free trading app, which is absolutely huge. Okay. So before this resource came out, or this application came out, every time that you went to the stock market, you were charged a fee for the trades that you would enact. When this came out, it completely undercut all of the competition out there, to the extent that if you are coming out and you are a stock trading app, the way that you need to differentiate yourself, if you choose to charge, has to be super valuable, because now you can just get on a lot of these different apps and then do things without a fee associated with it. So I told you guys about a month or so ago, hey, listen, this pandemic is just starting. The market's about to tank. And to a degree, it did for a short period of time. And I got in when I did. When I told you guys I was going to go in, I got in. Okay. After I got in, I said, and I held it there. Okay. Now, what I want to do here today is to go through the app with you in order for you to more readily understand how to use it. If you signed up for it, if you had not, and this is your introduction to it, welcome. I'll give you the welcome to it, as well as feel free to go down in my description box down below. There's a link to download this app so you can have access to it. If you download with the app down below, I get a free stock as well as you get a free stock, free money. Who don't like free money? Okay. Now, Dr. BOA. How are you, my G? I appreciate you for coming through. Great stream topic, bro. Keep sharing the knowledge with the brethren. Listen, I appreciate you, my G. I appreciate you. Okay. And it's the thing is that, you know, as I shared earlier, I'm not sure if you were in here, Dr. BOA, like a lot of like this type of information doesn't really reach a lot of other folks with the same complexion as you and I. You see what I'm saying? So it would be selfish of me to at least keep the little bit of knowledge that I know to myself. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that I just want to be able to share that as clearly as what I possibly can and give everyone on who's looking on the chat in depth. Like, I'm going to show you my account and you're going to see all the money that I got in my account. And I'm going to walk you through step by step so that you can learn. Everyone can learn the process and can learn the approach that people are taking on their free time if they have extra money to earn additional funds. Now, here's my quick caveat to all of this. Number one, I am not your financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not even an expert on any of this shit. Okay. I just know what I know and I'm just going to bring it to you. That's the first thing. Okay. I am not a financial advisor. If you want suggestions of how to invest into the market, if you want stock tips and all that stuff, don't come here. Leave the channel right now. Okay. Call a professional. I'm not a professional. That's my warning. Second thing is I'm going to show you what I do. Okay. So even though I'm not a professional, I'm going to show you where I'm at. I'm going to show you my entire portfolio. Okay. That's the second thing. Thank you again, Dr. BOA, for the $5 super chat. If you guys already know, he's a content creator. This brother's got some content. I'm trying to tell you, he's got some content. Go and show him some love. Okay. Go and show him some love. Thank me later. Shout out to you, my G. Listen. Oh, Andre. Welcome, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate it. All right. I got your email too. I think I responded back, if I remember correctly. I appreciate you, my G. Okay. Appreciate you. Let's get down in it. Okay. Let's get down in it. Antoine said, you're a super genius. No, not really. I'm just, you know, for this, I've been a member, okay, since 2018. Okay. It's awesome. You were sharing the knowledge of your channel. You have, I'm going to say have not disappointed. I appreciate that. At least I'm going to think that it says have not disappointed, but I know what you mean, my G. Salute to you. I appreciate that. Okay. Salute. So listen, the other thing I wanted to share as well, and this is new, hot off the presses. You guys are, because you are the notification game, you're going to know this right now. And I was actually going to go over this tomorrow during Red Cup Talk as well, is that I have actually opened up a Discord, right? Now, there's maybe like 30% of y'all that know what a Discord is, okay? Mostly if you're a gamer, you know what a Discord server is. It's essentially, it's a way for a community of people to communicate with each other. Now, listen, on my Patreon as well as on YouTube, one thing that both these services do not do well is allow you guys to communicate with each other. It's mostly a way for me to send you videos or me to upload content, and it's a one-on-one kind of exchange. Within YouTube, yeah, you can do comments off of other people's chats, but in Discord, it does every type of conversation, from text to voice. It has all these different channels. So I just stood that up, and I wanted to let you guys know that. Now, it is also attached to a Patreon level, one of the lowest ones, the Comrade level. Feel free to click on the link of many of my videos and go and look at my Patreon just to see that. I'd click over to my Discord right now, but what I will say is that the content on the Discord is not what you're going to find on YouTube. They keep it clean. They keep it funky up there. Let's just keep it like that. Okay. A lot of things that is a community guideline strike on YouTube. Okay. There is no strikes up there. There is no community strikes up there. They're going in up there. Okay. They're taking a lot of conversation that we have up there that I would actually like to have and then they're doing it on the Discord. So I want to let you guys know that. Okay. Listen, let's get into the content. I want to show you guys the way that I use that, and the way that I'm gonna be showing you my Robinhood account is through this handy dandy linked to Windows account. So let me get it up on the screen while I'm talking, and I want to give you guys a quick caveat as well. All right, before we get in there, hold on, let me share my screen. Let me try to do this appropriately. Shit, what screen is? Oh, it's application window. So it's my first time doing this like this. All right, let me share this application window. All right, listen, so this is my account right here, and I'm gonna go through it step by step, line by line, and try to bestow as much information as what I possibly can. Here's the next thing that I want to be able to tell you guys, and then let me just be clear, consistent, and coherent, okay? Don't do any of this until you have a couple of things situated, okay? Don't do it, okay? If anything, go to the link, click on the link, get the free stock or what have you, and do all of that stuff, but don't invest a lot of money until you have these couple of things already situated. At least use it to like go in there and then see how it's all moving around, how it's all shaking, how it's all working. Reference this video as well as a couple other, you know, probably shorter Robinhood tutorials about how to use it, so that if something catastrophic in the market happens, you already know how to use it, and you could just bing, bang, boom, go up there, do your purchases, and wait. Okay. Now, what are those couple of things? Number one, okay. Here, this is my suggestion. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Let me also give that caveat for the new people that came into the room. Okay. Number one, you should have an emergency account built for yourself first. Okay. When I say emergency, what does that mean? Because it has a lot of different definitions all over the internet. Okay. For me, it means 8 to 10 months worth of living expenses already built up. Okay. You're going to have that in liquid form. Okay. When I say liquid, I don't mean in a mattress underneath your bed, or you could if you want to, but you know, it's up to you. That's not how I choose to do it. Okay. I have 6 to 8 months at least. I actually have a lot more than that. Okay. I actually have a lot more than that. And that's because, you know, I want at any given time for me to have enough to feel comfortable for over a year. But rule of thumb, 8-ish or so months, 8, 10, 9, 10 months of savings in your emergency fund at any given time, getting ready to go. Okay. Here's the second thing. Oh, shout out to Dr. BOA. Thank you again, brother, for the $5 super chat. Getting active on my Discord. Oh, shit. Have you set it up already? It's the truth. Okay, so you just must have set it up. Yeah, I had a couple of suggestions on a couple of videos, especially like, and Dr. BOA, you already know too, like you cut off the live stream and you see everyone down in the chat still talking to each other. So I'm like, I feel bad about that. You know, I want to give the folks on the channel at least another way to continue to interact with each other. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, if you have, get it on my, so you already have a Discord already. Okay. Yeah, it is the absolute truth. You know what I'm saying? It is the absolute truth. I'm seeing it now, and it's like, okay, I can pop in, you know, at a moment's notice and have a conversation. You know, I can link notifications to my YouTube so you can see like what's happening on my YouTube or what have you, like videos that I'm uploading, live streams that I'm uploading and stuff like that. And to keep everyone focused, like memes, like other content on YouTube, like it's super dope. I'm appreciative of it. Okay. But thank you, bro, again for the $5 super chat. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, about a year is even better. Yeah, I say I do a year. Anything over a year, I think that there's other things that you can do in your money. And I feel confident enough. I would not go a year without a job if something hit the fan. Right. But I keep my LinkedIn updated. You know what I'm saying? I got companies right now that's hitting me up on my LinkedIn literally right now. And I feel like I'm in a good spot. You see what I'm saying? So, but I've always been particularly conservative with my money. So I'll still house like a year in there. No ifs, ands, or buts. Even when I purchased the condo that I'm living in right now, I still had a year after that because you never know. And looking back on it, you know, imagine if I did that and then the pandemic hit and let's say I didn't have a stable working situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've just been a lot more conservative throughout my life. You see what I'm saying? So rule of thumb, if you Google it, it says like 8-ish month. MTR and Dr. BOA, we both say about a year or so. Okay. That's the first thing. The second thing, I would not go into stocks or anything until my debt is paid off. Okay. What do I mean by debt? Okay. Your credit cards, your student loan, anything besides a mortgage. If you have a mortgage payment and that's it, okay, that's different. Okay. Because generally your mortgage, if it depreciates, it'll only be a little bit. Okay. But most of the times it'll either stay at its current rate or grow, appreciate over time. Okay. Hopefully it appreciates. You did it correctly. You bought in an up-and-coming neighborhood. Hopefully it'll appreciate. That's the goal. Okay. But besides your mortgage, if you have cars, right? If you have, if you're leasing, right? Like if you're leasing a car, I'm sorry. If you have any debts, my suggestion is that you don't go in like this. Okay. That's my suggestion. Focus on paying off your debts. Okay. All right. Third thing, if you work at an employer that has a tax advantage accounts, Roth accounts, 401ks, I would invest in those before I go into a Robinhood account. Okay. Get yourself a mutual fund, get yourself an index fund before going this method. Okay. If you work for yourself, you're an entrepreneur, I will go up on Vanguard. I'm gonna do a whole thing on Vanguard as well, because I opened up a Vanguard account a couple of months ago, and I put about $3,000 in that. Open up a Vanguard, and that's me testing the waters. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how I like it. Meanwhile, as soon as I put it up there, the pandemic happened, and it went down like 30% or something like that. It's okay though, because those are long-term plays. Okay. Now, if you have those three things, okay. Then I would say play with this. Okay. Play with it, mess with it. Okay. In my situation, just to keep it specific, okay, I have the year of living expenses. Okay. I have no debt. I've had no debt for years. I just have a mortgage that I am aggressively working to pay down. 30 years. We're going to do that in a half decade. You see what I'm saying? Okay. That's the type of focus that I have right now. Okay. Tax advantage accounts. Okay. Tax advantage accounts. 401k maxed out. Okay. Maxed out. Don't even look at it. Don't even look at it. Even now, even during this pandemic, don't even look at it. I think right now it's about $19,500 a year. I believe it might have gone up to 20. Okay. It might have gone up to 20. This is just MTR talking because I'm conservative as shit. I don't know if I'm conservative with my money. I'm conservative with women. Facts. Let's talk about it though. Okay. Tax it. Max that one out. Okay. Roth. Max that one out. That one's about $5,500 a year or so. Okay. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay. Max that one out. Okay. HSA, health spending account. Max that one out. Okay. Those three maxed out. Now I'm in a position where I feel comfortable enough. All right. What do we talk about on the channel? Okay. Risk is one of the major topics on the channel. It's in the time of these major volatile markets. Okay. How did you plan for risky situations? How did you plan for crisis? How did you plan for losing your job? How did you plan for your furnace going out? How did you plan for your car blowing up? How are you planning for those things? Okay. I know we got some women in the chat, but as a man, you should have a strategy for everything. Everything should be planned out to a T. Some things may come at you from left field that you may or may not have anticipated, but what are the things that you're doing to strategically plot your steps in life? Okay. Salute to everybody that's coming out into the building. We're going to get into the tutorial right here in a second. I'm going to go in on my Robinhood account. Salute to everybody that's coming in. 96. I see you. I see you. And also to make this caveat as well. I talked about Roth, my G. I talked about Roth. Did I talk about Roth? I have a traditional IRA and I have a Roth IRA. I only put into the Roth. The traditional one, I started that one when I first got an undergrad, and I just made it into a rollover account because the company that I had it in previously, I have now transitioned that traditional IRA into a rollover IRA, and it just sits there. I don't even worry about it. I focus on the other accounts right now. So anyway, yeah, I mean, that's the goal. We'll see what happens. But at the same time, like, listen, I'm conservative. Okay. And I say that with my ideology on building wealth is I hate debt. I hate it. I swear to God, I hate everything about it. I hate the feeling of it. Now, you can go on a lot of other financial YouTube pages that have a totally different ideology. Okay. They use leverage in order to build wealth. And you can think of it like this. Either I can take, let's just say $100,000. Let's say there's a house that was $100,000. I can take $100,000 cash and buy that house. Okay. Wait till I get another $100,000 and buy another house. And then in however long it takes me to get that first $100,000 and buy that first house, and then get another $100,000 and buy that second house. Yes, I'm getting these $100,000 houses, but it takes me a lot longer in order to do that. Now, what's the difference? The difference is if, let's say I got a $1 million loan and I buy 10 $100,000 houses. Now I'm $1 million in debt, but I have 10 houses. Okay. These are the mindsets that are different when you consider what it is that I do, which is more conservative investing, more focusing on the long-term game than using leverage as a tool, okay, to build wealth, okay? I'm not here to tell you right, wrong, or indifferent. To me, it's up to your risk appetite. I know how I sleep well at night, and it's not with knowing that I have $1 million leverage that I eventually have to pay off. Okay. That's not me. It doesn't give me comfort at night. Okay. It doesn't give me comfort at night. Yeah. House hacking is the shit. I chose not to do it because it would have sacrificed some peace of mind for myself. Right. Where I currently live, I live, by myself. I own it, it's a mortgage, at least right now. And I live right in the downtown of the city that I live in. And I live less than 5 minutes from my 9 to 5. Okay. In order for me to house hack, and for those that don't know, it's like tips or tricks that you can use in order to do certain things in order to beat the system. You can kind of think of it like that. But like one of the house hacking tips is to buy a duplex. Okay. So for those that do not know, you buy a duplex. You live on one side of the duplex, you pay, or excuse me, you live on one side of the duplex. A lot of the times, the rent that you charge on the other side of the duplex will cover the mortgage. So either you're living mortgage free, or there's a large percentage that's off of your mortgage. So, but in the area that I live in order to get a duplex, I then would have to be farther out than I would want to be. I live right on a bus line to get right to my place of business. So to me, it was convenience. It was peace of mind. And actually where I live at as well, like you guys see all the guests that come through, it's easy for them to come in here because I have parking, right? And I'm like right in the middle of the city. So everyone just likes to come down here anyway. So it's less of a bargaining chip if I lived far out with a duplex and what have you. So that's just specific to me. Okay. Now listen. I know you guys had looked at the thumbnail of the video. I just want to quickly just go through a couple of mindset and methodology things in order to bring you up to speed. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through my account. Okay. Wanted to go through my account. Let me bring it back up on the screen. Salute everybody that's coming out in the building. It's not Red Cup Talk, but I got myself a little libation in order to make it real. Okay. Yes, sir. Oh, Alan, I see you, my G. Alan and I were just on the sticks. We were playing a little bit of Call of Duty before I started this live stream. Alan's been over here. He already knows. Salud, Alan. Okay. I apologize for my lackluster gaming. Okay. It's been a while. It's been years since I've been on the sticks. All right. Forgive me. Salud, bro. All right. Listen. Let me bring this back up. Hopefully I don't dox myself. But we need to do this. We need to get in here. Okay. We need to get active. I wish that there was a way to reduce this. I don't know. If you guys are familiar with this app, maybe you can let me know. Okay. Anyway, this is Robinhood. Okay. Again, Robinhood is a fee-free stock trading application. There's a desktop version as well as a mobile version. Again, link down in the description. Okay. Now, I invested about $1,000. Okay. I invested a stack. I then went later and invested another $4,000. The actions that you have seen off of this account have been off of the $1,000. Okay. Keep that in mind. So the increase of the things that I have invested in, okay, plus all the free shares that you guys will get if you look at that link down below, okay, has accumulated to about $553 worth of profit. But I have an extra 4K waiting in here to pounce the next time that something major happens, okay? Now, also keep in mind, if you guys start the process to move funds over, it takes a couple of days. So I would suggest, in order to be ready to pounce, okay, put money in there now and then come back later and then be ready to be active. Now, another thing is, I know we don't talk about security a lot on this channel. Enable multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication. What does that mean? That means it makes it harder for hackers to get into your account. Okay, that's what that means. If you don't know what that means, I'm not going to go into explain it because we're going to go over the numbers today. But if you enable this account, enable two-factor authentication. Okay. Anyway, let's continue to go through it. All right. Now, the first thing you're going to notice, let me see if I can get my mouse up here. Can you guys see my, yeah, you can see my mouse. Here's the first thing that you guys are going to notice when you're looking at these charts. They give you the 1 day look. Okay. They give you the week look, 1 month, 3 months, the 1 year, and then the since you've had it. Now, the 1 year and the 3 months, there's going to be a flat line over to the left because I opened the account here. But the all is going to show since you opened the account. So you can see kind of what happened. I came in here, went up a little bit, went down, then it went up, and it kind of did this kind of motion. But you can see outwardly, it is an upwardly trending graph, okay? Because I started to go in during the COVID situation. Beginning of it. Anyway, these numbers up at the top, this means of what I've invested, okay, today I gained $18.92. That's 0.34 of the total amount, okay? Another thing that happens is afterwards, after hours, the markets open at 9 a.m. Eastern, I think 9:30 a.m. Eastern, and then they close at 4 Eastern. Yeah, I think 9:30 to 4. Anybody feel free to fact check me on that. Like I said, I'm not an expert. Anyway, after hours, there was some trading that still happens. So you can kind of see what's happening in the market after hours. Now, let's continue. An awesome thing about the app is that based off of what you've invested into or what you have selected to receive information off of, you have some updates. So right in this area, okay, is what's called your market watch. And you could tell what's kind of happening. You can view the articles as they pop up. So I can click on this right now, right? So I clicked on that. And then up pops up an article. So you can kind of see what's going on in the market. So you can see based off of what's happening if you have to make some decision. Okay, I'm back into the app. These will come up all throughout the day. All throughout the day, you can see. All right. All throughout the day. Anyway, Down here is what you're going to find stocks that I have invested into. All right. Here's the portfolio. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. I think you can see it. I'm going to make this bigger. Every right here, 100 shares. I bought into that one. Let me click on that one. Okay. Aviri. I'll be honest. I don't know. Right. I'd never heard of this company before I opened up this app. The reason why I chose to invest into this app, it was really a test. Okay. Excuse me. I said app. The reason I chose to invest into the share, it was really a test because I took a look at the company and it's like a games company that works out of like casinos. And I said to myself, okay, this is the start of the pandemic. I already know these essential businesses are not going to be seeing the light of day from customers anytime soon. I have a feeling that these non-essential businesses, right? Casinos, games, right? Another one is like Caesars Entertainment. I have a feeling they're going to tank, okay, in the short term. So what I did was I took a look at Aviri, right? And because it's a non-essential games company, I bought in. And honestly, they started tanking right after I bought them. So I was like, shit, right? And then they started going back up. And I wish I had bought more when I saw blood red in the streets because I could have 5x'd my money. And think about it like this. Let's say I put my whole 5K in, all right? And then it goes up, you know, right? 5 times. Like let's say you put it in $1 and it goes up to $5. You could pull out that money at 25K, okay? Off of a $5,000 investment. Or, okay, I'm not going to just give you the positive. You could put in that 5K and lose it all, right? Let's keep it funky. We keep it funky over here, okay? With all the reward, you got to understand the risk as well, all right? But again, this is play money, so you shouldn't even be worrying about it, all right? Now, let's read what's going on here real quick, because at a company level, you can see the breakdown, okay? So today, it went up 5%. I went up 5%, all right? It went up almost about a quarter for me today, okay? All right? After hours, of course, something happens. You can look at the charts over time, all right? You can do what you want with that type of information. You can see here, I bought 100 shares at about $3.25. Now, mind you, it's only at $4.10 right now. I saw it go down to about $1.50, okay? About $1.50. I wish that I bought at $1.50, but, you know, you can't time the market. Whoever tells you you can time them, whoever tells you that they can time the market, stop being friends with them. They're lying to you. They're trying to pull one over on you, all right? I bought 100 shares at an average cost at about $3.25. Okay. Of my portfolio, it represents about 7%. And the equity value on that, about $410. Okay. Now, mind you, I bought 100 shares at $3.25, $3.25. What's that mean? I spent $325 on 100 shares. What's that work right now? $410. All right. My value's going up. Okay. Shout out to Diego. Thanks for keeping them on track. I appreciate you, my G. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Okay. More people should be seeing knowledge and information like this. All right. Okay. They don't go over stocks in typical high school classes. They don't go over stocks in non-business classes. Okay. They don't go over this stuff. I appreciate that, my G. Okay. Let's get back down into it. I'm not going to be on here for an incredibly long time. I just want to get up on here and just talk money with you guys real quick. All right. You can see other statistics that's down here, right? You can see what it opened at. So today it opened at $3.95. You can see the volume traded. You can see the high that it went up to. You can see the low. Okay. You see the average value. All right. You can see the PE ratio, the price earnings ratio. You could Google that if you want to, but it essentially means the price of the share compared to the earnings on the share. Okay. It's typically something that you can look into to determine if a stock is overvalued. All right. Okay. Again, that's the market value per share over the earnings per share. All right. Hit the like button. I would appreciate you. Ariel, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We going in there today. All right. We're going to go in there today. We're going in there just for a short amount of time, and then I'm going to hop out. Okay. And then we're going to do Red Cup Talk tomorrow. By the way, I think the conversation of the Red Cup Talk tomorrow is going to be my problem with hypergamy. I think that's going to be the conversation tomorrow. I have someone who I think let me just say it like this. I think that they've come from a channel that puts gold digging on a pedestal, and I think we're going to talk about it. I think it'll be it'll be a good conversation. All right. Anyway, let me continue. All right. Now look down here, all on the same app. All right. You can go down in here and look at analyst ratings, and then trust and believe. I looked down here as well, and I was like, the analysts are saying buy. Okay. That just gives me additional data. What do we talk about on the channel all the time? Data. Do it with the data. I appreciate you, Ariel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. We use the data, okay, in order to understand more about what's going on, okay? You even see down here, they have like this Amazon feature where you can see, okay, people also bought, okay? You go up on Amazon and you buy a goddamn, you buy a camera, and then they're like, well, people also bought this microphone, or people also bought this lighting kit, right? They have that down there as well. Okay. Like I said, it's just information. And look, you can go down there and you can look at the CEO. You can see, boom, headquartered in Las Vegas, Nevada, and then see kind of what the information is. It says it engages in provision of technology solutions to the casino, interactive, and gaming industry. Again, this is non-essential. You think about public gaming activities. So I already knew this was going to be a little bit of something that I wanted to invest into, because I thought it'd be worthy over time. Okay. Let me go back. All right. These are all the shares that I've acquired. Okay. Long list of shit. I don't actually suggest that you do this, right? I think you should pick, about 3 or 4 companies of industries that you're interested in. Okay, of industries that you're interested in. All right, know what's going on, and then once you feel confident, okay, go in. Now, something that I talk about on the channel all the time is the detriment of relying in your emotions. Okay, same thing in relationships as it is with dealing with money. Don't let the emotions of purchasing decisions guide you. Okay. Try to be as logical and as rational as what you possibly can. One of the terminologies that, I learned from the crypto space, that kind of transfers over to here is the idea of FOMO. That is an acronym for fear of missing out. Okay. Don't let the fear or the emotion and the fear. Sometimes fear is good. Okay. All right. Sometimes fear is good. If you're on the top of a skyscraper and you're looking over the edge of that cliff, sometimes you want that fear to drive you back. Okay. When it comes into stock investing and the fear of missing out on something, let it go. Let it go. Because I tell you what, if something is green and on the up and up, what I've seen, what has happened to me when I made emotional decisions during that, I've lost my shirt. I've completely lost my shirt. Now, there's other people that could have gone in at that very same exact time, and it could have been the perfect time to go in. But the reason I'm trying to say this is, do not let emotions cloud your judgment. Try to be as rational as what you possibly can be during your purchasing decisions. Now, here's one last thing that I wanted to tap onto at this particular page. Okay. I bought into JP Morgan Chase stock as well. Okay. I bought into their stock as well. What I also wanted to show you and go over is that what you see right here is dividend. Okay. JP Morgan Chase pays dividends. There were some of these stocks that pay dividends. What's a dividend? It's essentially an earning that you can tack on for each stock that you earn. Okay. JP Morgan had an earnings call. They talked about the dividends for the quarter and they had a dividend. So now because I own only one share, I get one of those dividends. That transaction is pending. Okay. But I wanted to show you guys that it actually shows that as well. Pretty dope, huh? Okay. Now listen. And then same thing on this page as the other page. You can see all the other information and, Wall Street Journal articles, Reuters articles, to legitimate sources, not the places on the internet that your uncle told you to go get financial advice. Okay. It's much different. It's legitimate news sources. But also at the same time, too, if you go to these legitimate news sources and you read something like a stock tip or some shit like that, you're too late. By the time that you read it on an article, you're too late. Okay, keep that in mind as well. Don't lose your shirt trying to read someone's online stock tip on a publicly available website. You down there looking into the comments and you read something like, "Oh shit, it's time for me to buy." Da 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 da. Don't you do that? Okay. Facts 96. Everyone should know how to read a 10K. Yeah, facts. And maybe I'll do a video in the future if you guys want to talk more financial shit. Maybe I'll go through me reading through a 10K, just so you guys can understand that financial statement and try to break down all of the numbers, all of the concepts. Okay. So it makes a lot more sense to you. Now, here's another thing, another resource that I want to share with you guys. Okay. I like sharing resources with you. Let me get that off the screen. All right. And I've shared this on the channel before. Actually, I thought that I had the website up. Let me bring it up real quick. Here we go. Okay. Now listen, Robinhood has a free service and it also has a paid service. Now the paid service is you get a lot more things that you can do and look into the account. But for the average investor, such as myself, it's enough for me. Okay. It's enough for me. Now, if you wanted to get down and greasy and dirty, okay, you can go to this website right here. Hold on, let me bring it up. Let me make sure I don't dox myself. Hold on, there we go. This website is called, I'm going to put it down there in the description box right here. Oh, spelled it wrong. TradingView.com. Okay. Here's where I go when I want to get dirty, right? When I want to take a look at the markets, when I want to read analyst predictions, when I want to look at market summaries, TradingView.com. Okay. They do everything from NASDAQ to the S&P 500 to cryptocurrency. Okay. This is a fantastic resource to get into. Okay. You can click on launch chart right here. And boom, we got candlestick charts right here. We got candlestick charts and a whole bunch of tools. I'll be honest, I don't know what most of these tools do. All right. But I can briefly go up on here and see through a period of time what's been happening in the market. Okay. I would suggest if you guys are interested in learning how to read candlestick charts, I don't think that it's that advantageous. I don't think that it's that valuable to me. Okay. But I don't day trade and shit like that. I would suggest that you look at some of these YouTube tutorials to see how they are using it, because they're going to like a TradingView and they'll show you all of these different tools. Okay. Listen, you guys got a lot more time to yourselves than what you would normally do. This is the time to learn different stuff. Okay. So you could go up here and you can compare and contrast different stocks, analyst reports and opinions. and also see what the market is doing. This is Apple, by the way. Hopefully you guys have seen that. Look what Apple's been doing over the past, let me see. Jesus. This is just crazy. This is Corona right up here. And boop, boop. Now looking, if you bought over here, boop, if you bought over here, okay, there was gains over here. All right, there was gains over here. Anyway, I want to show you guys real quick. Again, that's TradingView.com. That's where I go to get dirty with the candlestick charts. Okay, that's where I go to get dirty. All right, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. All right, let me get back on Robinhood. Let me make sure my cell phone screen is doing what it needs to. Don't want to dox myself. Hold on, let me get back in there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. All right. Let me go through some of the other prompts. Okay, there's a search button down here. You see what I just hit down there? I hit the search button, which is right down here. Here's where you can browse through information, get additional stock tips. Okay, you could just browse right here. All right, now you got another one down here that's called messages. This is where you go to see actions on the account. Most of my actions that you'll see right here is people signing up, okay, onto my Robinhood link, and then there are shares that are delivered, okay? But if you go through and you make trades, all of your messages of what's happening with your account will appear right here. Now, here's the last page that I'm gonna go over. Here, you know, this one is the total bottom all the way down at the right. Here's where you go to see all of the summary regarding your account. Okay. Here's where you go to see your summary. All right. As you can see, I am 100% into stocks, nothing in the ETFs, options, or cryptocurrency. Okay. You can go over here and see the mix of shares. All right. Via industry. So from telecom, the finance, CPG, consumer goods, and what have you. Okay. All right. Now, if I click into, like, let's say telecom, boom, I get additional information regarding that space. All right. Additional information regarding that space. Now, the reason why telecom is at 37% is because I bought Microsoft stocks, and those were over $100 when I bought them. So the majority of my stocks is in telecom, media, and tech. Now, at the same time, guys, you guys already know I'm a technology geek. I love technology. So I actually feel the most comfortable within technology because I am so in tune with what's going on from a technology perspective. Okay. I'm a first mover. Okay. When it comes to technology, I love gadgets. I love tech. Right. So I feel more comfortable within that. Okay. Sarah, this is a live stream. I'm gonna leave it up afterwards. It's gonna be, you can review it afterwards. Salud. I missed the beginning, but I needed this. Thank you, sir. I downloaded the app with one of your stock promos. Salud. Yeah. And that's the thing, is that I saw so many people downloading the app, and I know people that were downloading it may not have necessarily known all the ins and the outs and the intricacies of it. And I've been planning the last couple of weeks in order to do the video. It's just slipped. It's just slipped from my time. So I appreciate the download. I appreciate you using my link. Hopefully you're enjoying your free stock. That's free money. You see what I'm saying? Who don't like a little bit of free money? You know what I mean? I think the requirement is you just have to hook in your bank account to it. As long as you hook your bank account to it, then they'll give you a free stock. But I don't see a benefit, a con of doing that, because you get the free stock. And then even if you're not ready to put portion of your bank account in, you can just start to play with the app. Okay. You can just start to play with it. All right. Now, let me see real quick. Is there any other components that I wanted to go over? Let me see. As you can see, ETFs, there's nothing in there. Options, cryptos, boom, nothing in there. All right. So that's my portfolio. I feel like there was something else I'm going to show you. There was definitely something else I was going to show you. Hold on, let me take this off real quick because if I click on this button right here, I don't know what's going to show. Hold on, let me let me click this right here. All right. Hold on, give me a second. Oh. Yeah, I want to show this one to you. Okay. Let me show this one to you. Hold on. Let me show this one to you. This is very important information as well, because I actually had someone else that was like, yo, how do I find out, like, how much did I put in? Boom. Here's how you do it. So listen, let me actually show you how I got there. All right, you see this button over here on the top right? Okay. If you click on that button, that's like your menu button. If you click on that button, it'll bring you to your menu. Okay. You can see a whole bunch of information, your settings, all of that shit. You click on investing. You can actually see your summary. Okay. So what does this show? Okay. Out of everything, out of the $1,000 that I put in, $1,432 is now in stock. Cash, $4,000. Ready to go at a moment's notice. I could just put money down and just buy a stock if I do so choose. Okay. That's just waiting. It's just waiting. It's just waiting. Okay. That's what it's showing down here is this buying power. After they clear your account, because it takes a couple of days to do, a couple of business days to do, it'll show that buying power. I want to say it took over a week. Okay. I want to say it took over it took over a week. Okay. But that's what I wanted to show you. That's how you see kind of the stocks versus the cash, right? Now, I didn't put this $1,400 in. I put in about a stack, but it has grown $400 in just a few short months through the investments and then through the free shares that we can all get. Okay. So that's what the power of investing and sharing, that's what the power of it can do. That's $400 that I didn't have in my account a month ago. Whenever I open up this account up, okay, it's $400 that I didn't have before. All right, it's $400 again. That's $400 goddamn dollars. All right, now listen. I believe that's the last thing that I wanted to show you guys. Let me get it off the screen. Make sure I don't dox myself. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. You know what? I'm going to do a live trade for you guys. Fuck it. Dewan, I see you, my G. Hope all is well, brother. Hope all is well. Airlines will be bailed out, but how long will unemployment corona last before ticket sales get back? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Low key. Listen, 2008 happened, right? The housing crisis happened. It literally, I graduated from undergrad right there. So I didn't have any money. I didn't have any money to use at that time, but I wish I had the buying power is what I do right now. I've just been waiting, but there's a lot of people that are anticipating the fall. So they're just harboring money. So I think what's going to end up happening is it won't fall as what a lot of people thought that it would. But that's just my understanding of what's going to happen. Like, I think it'll be a degree of a recession, but I don't think it'll be like 2008. That's just my guess. Okay. That's just my guess. But we'll see. Okay. Here's the last thing that I'll show you guys real quick. Just to show you how quick and easy this shit is. How quick and easy this shit is. Now, let's say that I wanted to buy EVRI again. Okay. You see this button right here called trade. Click on that button. Click trade. Now I have some, so I could sell some EVRI as well, but I choose to buy. Okay. Now what's coming up here? Number of shares. Number of shares. Okay. Yo, listen, Diego. Yeah, I don't know. If Trump doesn't win, the stock market is going to fall too, in my opinion. If Trump wins, I think I think we'll still see a positive direction, depending upon what happens with the corona shit. But I think if it gets switched Democrat, I think it'll fall. I think it'll fall as well initially. Okay. Don't tell other people what, bro. What you talking about? Anyway, so number of shares. All I do is I'll put in, like, I don't know, it's at $4.10. I'll just put in one for right now. I'm not really gonna buy this because I know $4.10 is a little bit too high for this share, but I'll just show it to you, just so you see how easy this shit is. Okay. Now, all you got to do at this screen is swipe up to trade. Boom. You see it down there? Swipe up to trade. Boom. Swiping up. Sending order. Okay. Done. Okay. Now what it says right here, your market order to buy one share will be sent when the markets are open. That's it. That's how easy it is. Now, again, Robinhood, fee-free stock trading account, you would have to pay to set that order. Okay. You would have to pay to set that. Think about Wall Street back in the days where you see, you know, the camera would be focused down on Wall Street in New York City, right? The financial capital of the world. And you see all these people running around, like they were trading stocks. They would literally get on like a piece of paper in order, run over to this, run over to that, set the order, set the price, send it back, run back over. That doesn't happen anymore. It's all computers. Okay. But when that happened, you'd have to pay the people down there to actually do that. Right. So there was fees associated with it. And a lot of these companies held on to the fees as long as what they can until a service like this came around and completely undercut the competition. Now, you know, you don't see these companies coming out where they charge fees for this as well at all, because it's all done by computers. Okay. Now, listen. Yes, they are. They're beta testing fractional shares. For folks that don't know, a fractional share is like, so let's say Microsoft, I think that was at like 160 or something dollars a share. Buying a fractional share means that you could buy a component of a full share. Similar to like cryptocurrency right now, like Bitcoin, I think right now is about $7,500. You don't have to buy an entire Bitcoin, right? You can buy a tenth of a Bitcoin, okay, which would be $750-ish, okay? Yeah, but they are beta testing. I think there's other apps right now that allow you to do fractional shares. I think Charles Schwab may have one. I don't know. But yeah, they're beta testing fractional shares. Diego says, I love Robinhood. I had Merrill Edge from Bank of America, Merrill Lynch in college. Fee was $7 per trade. Facts. Thank God. I mean, yeah, yo. $7 per trade. So what I just did was buy something for $4 and they would have charged me another $7 on top of that. Bullshit. Okay. Now, what I'm not showing you, actually, let me show this right now so you guys can see this. Let me show you so you guys can see this. So right here, I clicked on view order. Let me go back so you can see it. Oh, shit. I missed the page. Fuck. Never mind. Oh, wait, maybe I can just click on this. Okay, cool. So what I just did, let me go back. Okay, so you see right here, market buy. That's the buy that I just did. If I click on this, okay, it said it's queued to buy. That means it cannot buy this until 9:30 tomorrow Eastern tomorrow morning when the market's open. Okay. Boom. Cancel order because $4.10 for that damn app is too much. Boom. Order canceled. Easy. Easy peasy lemon goddamn squeezy. Okay. Let me take this off the screen. I see a question down in there. Swifty says, how do they make money then? Well, one of the ways is that Robinhood has a pro service. Okay. I don't know their total financial model. I can't tell you exactly. I haven't researched them, how they make money like that. But they have a revenue model that I know is at least based in their pro version of the application. Right. So they get you in. It's the freemium model. Right. They get you in. They have you take a look at some shit. And then, you know, you can self-select to buy additional things, right? In the pro version. Maybe it's like faster trades, or I don't know what it is. All of the intricate parts of it. This is like the Fortnite model for the gamers that are in the chat, right? Fortnite's free, but to get all the cosmetic shits, you got to spend extra money in order to get that. So, you know, it's a revenue model that, you know, we've kind of seen in the forefront of this Web 2.0 era, where you know, Wi-Fi and 4G is commonplace. So it allows people to use the internet to interact. Listen, guys, I think that's the majority of the things that I wanted to go over today. Okay. I see Marlon says M1 Finance. Oh, does M1 do fractional shares? They probably would. That makes more sense. That makes a lot of sense. Jessica, I see you down in there. You've got Robinhood. You ain't make no coins. Well, listen, that means that you didn't use the free link that's right down beneath the video. That's what that means. Shit, Jessica. Okay. You would have got yourself a free share. Okay. Sarah asks, what is the advantage and disadvantage of a fractional share? Or does a fractional share hold the same benefits? Yes. Second part. Yes. It's just less. It's just less. Right. So it allows additional people to invest into a share without having to buy an entire share. Okay. Right. So if let's say that you were dead set on wanting Microsoft, but you didn't want a full share, you can then get a fractional share. Okay. You guys didn't know this is actually the Warren Buffett share, Berkshire Hathaway. I want to say one share of Berkshire Hathaway, is it like $100,000? Hold on, let's research that real quick. One share of Berkshire. Holy shit, $278,000 for one share of Berkshire Hathaway. Let me bring this up on the screen just so you guys can see this. Just so you know I'm not bullshitting. Oh, $278,000 for one share of Berkshire Hathaway. All right, let's look at the 5-year. Oh, they've gone up. Look at that hit that they took. Can you imagine what the portfolios were looking like at that time? You buy one share, and right here it's trading at 340,000, and then it loses 33% of its value. Sheesh. Sheesh. I don't know. I don't have that type of wealth, so to me that is woo. Sheesh. That's a lot. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so listen. Listen. Hopefully I've armed you guys today with beneficial information. This will not be the last kind of financial topic that we talk about. If you guys have questions about it, or if you want to understand my method to my madness in order to ascertain wealth, I know a lot of times I have not actually even talked about this on the channel. I did like a couple of months ago. But like one of my major goals is becoming financially independent way earlier than what they ever told you. I am clear in the understanding that the idea that our parents or grandparents grew up in of having to work your entire life to provide for yourself is not where I'm at. That's not where I want to be at. Okay. So it's, what are the things that you are doing in order to attain financial independence? So you're not relying on the hamster wheel of life, right? We talk about this idea of being red pill with relationships, but along with you understanding human nature, okay, or female nature, whatever it is that you want to call it, the ideas of red pill is getting yourself up out of the matrix. And what they told you, the idea of you hitting this rat race throughout your entire life, the idea of being on this hamster wheel your entire life, the idea of dealing with a commute your entire life. What I'm here to tell you is that there's other ways in order to live. I try to bring those resources to you. But just like you guys see, the amount of people that we've had in this video, You guys can see the stream numbers. Half to 60 to 80% less views on this video because people are not as interested. They're more interested in women and shit like that. And maybe it's just how I've kind of built up the channel because more people are going to be interested in more of the things that they click subscribe button on. But do know, love, and understand that this is a major component of understanding the financial literacy to a degree to understand how do you use money as a tool. Okay. There's a lot of people that look at, you know, the place that they work as a shitty place to be and don't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I never want to be in that position. I never want to feel like I need to be somewhere. Okay. And I don't want you to feel like that as well. And I think that it's very important to know and understand that there's different things that you can do over the long haul to solidify that you do not have to be in the rat race for the culmination of your life. Okay. Swifty, shout out. You better give that same disclaimer. Facts. I am not a financial advisor. For the people that just came in, before you leave, get your shit together before you do this. Facts, Swifty. I appreciate the reminder. For folks that just came into the room, I am not a financial advisor. I am not. Okay. Think of this as entertainment based off of me showing you what I do. Okay. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it funky. Don't take none of this shit and then say, yo, MTR told me to throw it. I ain't tell you shit. All I told you was what I do. Okay. And the way that I think about life. Okay. That's all that I'm doing. Let me keep it a buck. Let me keep it 100. Okay. I'm just showing you the tools that I use. All I'm doing is showing you the apps that I use in order to stay on top of the game. Okay. All I'm doing is just sharing enough with you to understand the things that our parents don't even know. Okay. Because their parents didn't know. Okay. But there's a lot of people that don't look like us that have generational education of finances. Forget generational wealth. Like, yeah, that's a thing as well. Okay. But they have generational education of finances. Okay. And a lot of us make fun of them. Okay. Like the old trope of like, oh, you know, Jewish people and they got all this real estate in these houses. It's true that they do have a lot of real estate, but there's a method to their madness. It's a method to their madness. Okay. It's a method to their madness. All right. Are you familiar with Dead End Hip Hop? FIFO shouted you out there live stream yesterday. No, I'm not familiar. That's dope. That's dope. I don't know who FIFO is. I'll go look after the stream and go see what's good. Okay. I'll go look after the stream and see what's good. I appreciate that, yo. I appreciate that. Okay. I appreciate that. Last thing. One of the last things. Okay. Now more than ever, you guys have access to information. Okay. We have access to information that was not readily available. Now there's no longer excuse from what comes from an educational perspective. You can self-select into the information. But I do understand the challenge within that is that you may not even know what a Google search. We're here. You guys come up on a live stream, you're seeing all the resources. Okay. I told you about Robinhood. I told you how to get a free ad. Okay. I'm showing you TradingView. I'm showing you at least the idea behind it. I'm not an expert in it. Okay. You can go Google experts in this shit. I don't know everything. I just know a little bit about a lot. And I get deep on some shit. Okay. I can get deep on some shit. What I would say is create goals for yourself. Okay. Don't try to boil the ocean within your financial goals. Create small, tangible, quarterly, if not yearly goals, maybe half-year goals of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Set yourself on that path. There's so many tutorials that are available. There's so many tutorials. Okay. Self-select into the information. Okay. Anything that I have not learned, I will YouTube it. Okay. Anything that I don't understand, I have Google searched it. This whole YouTube shit was YouTube. I YouTubed how to YouTube. There's tens, if not hundreds of thousands of videos on YouTube about how to be a YouTuber. Facts. Facts. Okay. You don't need me to teach you how to do it. Okay. I can talk to you. If you guys sign up for my Discord, we could talk shit over there all day. Okay. Shout out to my Patreon. Okay. Oh, yeah. For those that don't know, for those that are coming in late, I set up a Discord server. Okay. For my comrade level Patreons. And just based off the conversation so far, oh man, it's it's gonna be interesting. Okay, though it's essentially the reason why I set it up. And for folks that do not know, Discord is like a way for communities to interact online, that have access to voice chat, that have access to text chat. It has a mobile phone, so you could be out on your day and interact with, you know, folks on the channel. I might be in there. You can interact at all different levels. You could share information. You could share memes. You could share videos that you found. You can share information. Like you might be in a Discord and you found some dope financial services or literacy video. You throw it down into the specific channel that it calls out to. You know, we can all learn from it. You see what I'm saying? And it's just a place to just shoot the shit. If you saw something that happened on a live stream that you want to re-engage folks about, you can absolutely do it. Okay. Hold up. I got some super chats down up in there. Don't use Robinhood. They are a bad broker. State your data, OC. State your information before you state blanketed statements. Shout out to the Beach Star. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I need a mid-video intro clap. What up, YouTube? I am your host. Salute, my G. Listen, I totally forgot to do that in the beginning. I apologize for that for everybody that was expecting that. Salute, the beat. Oh, hold up. It's not even Friday. Mark's in the building. I appreciate the jewels, my G. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you, my G. Ho, ho, ho. We down up in here. You get another one. I appreciate you, Mark. Always coming through and showing the utmost love. Oh, shit. I just noticed that's a mixing board, isn't it, Mark? Do you do music? Is that a mixing board? Yeah, it's a mixing board. Salute, Mark. I appreciate you again, my G. I appreciate you, my G. He said, whoa, calm down. Never, Razil. Never, Razil. Yeah. We talking about money today, bro. Again, thank you, Mark B. Thank you, the Beach Star. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate. Listen, bro. I don't know. Like I got a hood booger. I gotta do another survey. And see what people want to see. I'll tell you what, though. I already got someone in the Discord right now. He sent over a picture of the part of the masculinity shirt, and I'm tight because I ordered the shirts way before any of my Patreons. And for some reason, he got his shirt first. Okay. He's in Arkansas, though. So he was like, yo, maybe I'm closer to the shipment center. I'm so tight that he got his before me. He was the first person of the nation, you know what I'm saying, in order to get it. But those part of the masculinity shits, oh, them shits is crazy. I can't wait to get mine in. I got my hoodie in and I got a t-shirt. Oh, excuse me. I got my hoodie ordered and then the t-shirt ordered as well. And then for all you cats on the West Coast, I already know I gotta probably throw up some tank tops as well. But I gotta throw up another survey to see how many people are really banging with the hood booger one, because it could be like a viscosity one, it could be a hood booger one. I don't know. We gotta talk about it. Okay. Yo, we here learning right now. I mean, and that's gonna be the Discord is gonna be the other resource, right? It's you step into the Discord, you get blessed with motivational content, you get blessed with red pill content from, you know, all over the internet. You get blessed with, right? Like I want my Discord to be the source of communication. And it's not just coming from me, because there's a lot of you guys out there that have a lot to contribute. You have a lot of different opinions and views and ideas as well. But it's so much as to say that, you know, we're building a community here. Okay. We're building a community here. And I'm not here for you guys to be a order takers. Okay. That's not what I'm doing here. That's not what I'm doing here. I want to build. Let me keep it funky for the folks that are still in the room. Okay. Let me keep it funky. I want to build missionaries, not mercenaries. Let me repeat that. Let me repeat that, because I don't know if y'all heard me. Okay. I want to build a community of missionaries, not a community of mercenaries. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay. I'm trying to arm you with enough information to know what to Google search, know what to YouTube search, know how to critically think, know how to break down arguments, okay? Know how to look at something that's happening and be able to take a step back, not take a lens on it that's like as biased, and you know, we all got our biases, right? But to really critically think, to look underneath the layers of what they initially want you to think or react in a situation, but to take a rational, logical stance in your pursuit forward in life. That's what I would love to build. I would love that community of men. Okay. Okay. And it's to say, I don't have all the answers. Okay. But we're going to figure it out. In the Discord is an additional way that you guys can link up 24/7. So listen, I don't know if I have my Patreon that's down in the description box below, but you guys already see the Patreon right there in the bottom of the live stream, patreon.com/MTNR. Listen, I see so many of you that's, you know, Patreon supporters as that. You already know who you are. I don't call you out, you know, just for the sake of privacy. Okay. But the Discord is what it is. Now let's, oh, Peter B, thank you so much for the $5 super chat, my G. I like your channel, but I'm subscribed to many of the finance channels. And that's the thing, my G, this is not a holy finance channel. This is a support channel. Okay. This is a support channel for those that are focusing on dating, relationships, the why, you know, their meaning in life. What are the things that they're doing to ascertain and understand their meaning? This is a channel for, these are the rules in the rule book that no one ever taught you, right? Or if they did, you were blessed to have those particular people within your vicinity, right? These are the rules that are not particularly in textbooks, maybe. You know, there's some that are. There's some in books that are, but these are the things that you have to understand that people will not readily hit you with this type of information. Okay. But it's all self-improvement. It's all in the air of self-improvement. But salute, Pri, this is my first time seeing you down there. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? All right, guys, listen, we're over an hour and it's been fun. It's been real. Hopefully you guys found a benefit within the chat. Again, if you guys want to sign up to Robinhood, link down in the description box. You get a free stock. I get a free stock as well. Okay. To all the super chatters that came down into the building, as always, I wholeheartedly appreciate you, G's. My Patreon's down in there. If you guys want to sign up to the crew, the Discord is the newest, you know, to an already existing tier. So feel free to go up there and see all the benefits outside of that it is to offer in support of the channel. Okay, you get extra content. Okay, hold up. MTR, have you ever thought of dedicating one live stream like every second week to interact with your? Yeah, I've thought about that. Yeah. No, I haven't. I actually have a document where I talk about, you know, like every month and a half or something like that. I iterate on a document which is like my strategic manifesto. And I go back into the manifesto and I read through and I'm looking through to see, okay, what's in my backlog? What do I need to work on? What needs to change? I mean, if you guys have seen over the past year, look at all the differences in the channel. Hashtag progress over perfection. Okay. But I have been thinking about doing call-ins as well. Right. Like, you know, I put up on a topic and then you guys can call in. And then we'll just talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. I can hit the conversation from however, okay? And we'll go from there. So yeah, bro, I have thought about that. Shout out to Mr. Precise. I appreciate you, my G. Tune in tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. I sent an email to the hypergamist that wants to come through. And she didn't respond back to me today, but I sent it just a little while ago. So I'll know by tomorrow, right? If she doesn't respond back by a certain time. But we had multiple emails. I got a thumbnail created for it. Okay. I got a thumbnail created for it. Sarah, I see you. We've actually done a ton of call-ins. Usually they're at the end of the chats. So a lot of y'all have not seen it. Yeah, we've done a ton of call-ins. Okay. Oh, yeah, also too, for those that were in here for last week's call-in, the artist, Alex L. Artwork, he has a Patreon page. I went up on his Patreon, signed up for it. He has incredible content, incredible. I reached out to him on a Patreon as well as on Instagram. He hasn't got back to me yet, but I hope that he does. You see what I'm saying? I hope that he does. His content is incredible. Anyway, all right, listen. It's been real, y'all. Come through tomorrow, another Red Cup Talk. We're going to kick it off tomorrow the best way that we know how. All right? Until next time, you two. Peace!